Greetings, everyone. Boss Labs here. For those of you who may have stumbled across my channel, I've come from a COD background, so if you're expecting awesome Battlefield 3 videos, this is not the place for you. I'm very much a noob at this, and this is actually my first commentary. Waiting for the game here to start. Checked out the assault helicopters and tanks, so I believe I'm going to go with the tank here in a second, and we'll see what we can get into. The only time I've really driven the tank before this was in Operation Thunder Run, so I'm still pretty much a noob at it. So I'm going to run into a few things and get a few kills, but for the most part, I'm trying just to keep myself upright and not get killed. And trying to keep from running into things. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how I can pull up my machine gun. That may be something I need to unlock as I get better at driving the tank. And just fired off around there, probably for no apparent reason, other than I was trying to make sure I knew what I was doing, which, yeah, of course, I don't. So, anyway, as I stated earlier, if you're wanting tips and tricks and something like that, come back a lot later, and maybe I'll actually have some for you. But right now, I wouldn't take any of my gameplay as how to play this game. I'm sure if any veteran Battlefield players are even watching this, they're just going to shudder about the way I'm actually going about doing this. I am attempting to stay with the with capturing the objectives, so that's what I'm attempting to do here. And somebody is just literally just beating me up with an RPG. And I'm an engineer. I didn't think to hop out and repair my tank after this, so anyway, moving right along, I managed to kill somebody. Yay for me. And obviously this guy can't see me here, and we have a nice little collision. But I managed to squeeze by, and we sally forth. Going for the next objective. I probably should have stayed there and continued to try to capture, but like I said, I'm a noob, so I'm running along here and running into stuff. I believe I mentioned this was just my second gameplay. My first one was rather long. I managed to do fairly well on that. And of course didn't use any vehicles or anything like that, just ran around. Here I'm trying to figure out how I can use my gun. And I managed to throw myself, my machine gun, and here I managed to throw myself out of the tank. So there is a big learning curve coming from COD. And it's just, I will get better. There's no doubt about that. But I wanted to put something out there for the Splinter gaming community, if anything, for a good laugh, because there is a couple of things here that happen. Like again, that must be a really, really tough sign there, because I couldn't knock him down. But there are a lot of things that happen in this video that I'm sure will just make everybody die laughing. It certainly did when I did it. I surprised my wife didn't come to see what the heck I was laughing at, because I was laughing so hard. Again, I'm trying to figure out how to switch over to my machine guns so I can take some pot shots at that plane that I would probably miss. But anyway, moving right along. Running into rocks. few other things. I really enjoy the way that we have destructive environments here. We can just take out this tree as it's driving over it. The graphics on this game on the Xbox is just nothing short of amazing. Ooh, managed to get another kill. I didn't even see that guy when I fired off that shell. I just felt it. Felt it was time to do it. And I'm sure I'm probably supposed to be doing something other than just sitting here blowing hose in a building that's already been blown up. Well, like I said, you know, being a noob at the game, I mean, I have played a little bit of Battlefield Bad Company 2. I never got into multiplayer, so I have nothing really to base my experience on. And from the reaction that happened there, I probably shouldn't have shot in that building. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I'm getting out of there. Oh, yes, someone is shooting me. That's what's going on. And this is amazing here. This guy, in my opinion, should be dead. He shouldn't be blowing me up. I would think getting, you know, even close impacts from the cannon shell, you should have killed him. But oh well, whatever. So back at the spawn place, our spawn point, and I get brave and I decide to hop into the chopper. I certainly have not flown a chopper in the campaign, so this is something new here. I'm expecting it to act like a flight sim that I had several years ago on the Commodore 64, and it's not acting as I expected to. So here I'm trying to settle my collective so I can get some forward motion going on. And I get a little bit out of control right here. This is the part I was just dying laughing at. I managed to kill myself and scrap a multi-million-dollar aircraft all at the same time. So we get back to the spawn point. I ain't gonna mess with the chopper, so I'm gonna hop back in the tank. At least that way, if I run into something, it won't kill me. Here's what's left of my aircraft. Nice of it to get out of my way. So if I did that horribly with a helicopter, I guess I'm nowhere near ready to hop into a jet. I'm going to wind up doing like that guy here, just run into that tower. The effects that the Frostbite engine puts out is nothing short of amazing. I seriously doubt that that Activision can match this right now, as far as, you know, COD games go and everything. And the size of the maps, I know it seems like I'm spending a lot of time running around here, but what I'm doing right now is I've discovered the boost, so so I'm driving over everything at a high rate of speed. And right here I decide that, okay, here's an objective I need to work on, so I'm moving into a support position, knocking down a few more trees, and suddenly realize I'm not going to be able to go underneath that. But in my stumbling around, I managed to help take it. So, and yeah, I could have sworn something was over there for me to shoot at, and oh, there is a guy. So I'm trying to take him out of a cannon. I really could use my machine guns for something like that. Hopefully my teammate will go in there and take out the guy. And right there, the cannon going off, that was just, I just hit the bumper by accident. I didn't mean to shoot it off. So here I'm attempting to go on to the next objective, trying to decide which way I want to go. And I decided to head over to, I believe it is, no, we are here already, and again, machine guns. I wish I knew where they were. Oh, someone there. It's amazing how they can survive that explosion. I think, I can't remember exactly whether I get hit here in a few seconds. Yeah, I'm starting to get pegged. Oh, I managed to take him out. And maybe it's a little bit later on, but I get my tank shut out from underneath me. And again, lovely. I love the boost. It's like a multi-ton race car here. And I'm taking the corner a little bit too tight. So I figure if they're coming up to try to take the objective, maybe if I sneak in behind them, it'll help. And ooh, man, that was exciting when I saw it happen the first time. And I'm getting hit again. And guns. I probably should have just hopped out. Yeah. This guy got me more than a couple times in the previous game, I believe. Appears he knows what he's doing. I certainly don't. So I'm right in front of the chopper. So what the hell? I will try it again. Probably not the wisest idea, but I think I managed to make it a little bit further along. It definitely will take some practice to get this thing flying correctly.
Objective secured. Let's maintain those controlled objectives.
And again, it appears that rockets are the only thing I have as far as a weapon. I would think I would have at least a machine gun. So I can try to take out some of these other flyers. But that is if I can stay up in the air long enough. I certainly don't get any kills with it. And there we go again. Except this time, I managed to make a very hard landing and wisely bail out. I believe we're getting fairly close to the end here. So I hope you got a good laugh from the gameplay. I promise you I will get better. But I'm very glad I was on a good team, because that's the only reason why I was on, well, we won. Because it was more from them and definitely not from my efforts. Anyway, if you enjoyed this commentary, let me know in the comment section. And maybe I'll make some more of these. I usually don't comment. So anyway, until next time, come visit us at splintergaming.com. Peace.